Now Voyager 1942 was directed by Irving Rapper and stars Bette Davis and Paul Henreid, along with Gladys Cooper and Claude Rains. The film was nominated for 3 Oscars and won one. Its acting as well as technical merits make it a standout not only for 1942, but for drama and romance movies for years to come. Now Voyager tells the story of a woman, Charlotte Vale, played by Bette Davis, whose life has been deeply controlled and manipulated by her mother, played by Gladys Cooper. This has caused Charlotte to become mentally unwell and depressed until she visits a sanitarium seeking help, and then experiences true freedom on a 6-month cruise trip. An ugly duckling now turned beautiful swan, Charlotte meets Jerry Durrance, played by Paul Henreid, a married man who will soon change her life's trajectory for the better once she returns home to Mother. If you want a film to pull on your heartstrings and make you wish upon the stars, this is the one. What makes this film so great is really the story behind it. The film was actually adapted from a novel, which was something that was often done during World War II due to all the men being out to war and the women looking for entertainment from the novels and then the films that went along with those novels. The novel of the same name by Olive Higgins Prouty, who went through many of the same challenges that Now Voyager's Charlotte went through herself, including mental illness, nervous breakdowns, and asylum and sanitarium, helped to increase the richness of the film and make for a more authentic experience, in my opinion. Beyond the story, Now Voyager has technical merits that are very much worth acknowledging. For one, the story length and content is perfected and fulfilling. The editing in this film from Warren Lowe is keen and spot on with just outstanding pacing and cutting for a 2-hour movie. At no point did I feel bored or that the content was filler or unsubstantial. It all felt very planned and just very well thought out for me. The score of the film is also something that is really phenomenal and probably one of the most well-regarded parts of this film. So one thing that is worth noting is that from the very beginning, in the first few scenes, all the way to the very last scene, there's always something being added to by the music. It's something that really makes the film just that much better, and I don't think that it would be the same without it. One scene that really stood out to me when I was watching is when one of the characters was walking down the stairwell and her pacing of her footsteps on the stairs is matched by the music in sort of a little magical way, and that moment to me kind of helps define the wholeness of the sound bringing the film together, and definitely defines the sound editing and composing as just outstanding and unmatched at the time. Now, although the film does have its outlandish moments as a drama and what some may consider a soap opera, I think that the acting definitely deserves some respect from all the cast members, and it's interesting to see them in sort of a very different atmosphere for some of the actors, but also playing a super important role for the first time for some of them. And for Bette Davis especially, it's really important to see her play a character that's just so complex and just has so many emotions. You think, she could probably play a whole cast just on her own with this role. You see her go from depressed and unwell to angry and just disturbed to feeling guilty and unacknowledged, and then finally seen and ultimately in love, not even just with one person, but also with the life that she's created. And so, without giving too much away, it's just a really great emotional journey that Bette Davis, I think, really helped to create with Now Voyager. And my only regret with this film is that it may have not even received enough praise as it was, winning only one Oscar, very deservedly, of course, for the score, the original score by Max Steiner. I definitely think that this is maybe one of the more underrated films and not often brought up enough when talking about classical dramas and romances. So Now Voyager is definitely one of my new favorite old school films, and I definitely plan on watching it again. Thank you.